All right, so we're here in Washington. Got acorns and my old F-150, and it's got a nasty little coolant leak under that guy, that little T. You can almost see it. Under the intake tube, there's a T fitting, or a T pipe, whatever you want to call it. Matter of fact, T connector. This guy right here, picked it up. 52 bucks. They wanted 72, but got them to bring it down a little bit. So there's that. The seal kit's only 20 bucks, the Dorman seal kit. But the problem is I couldn't get it till tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to do this now in the hotel parking lot. So first I'm gonna get the intake off. I'm just gonna do this, and I should be able to just lift it up out of the way. I'm not trying not to mess with that because sometimes these things break, and I might pull that vacuum off if I have to. But I'm just basically just gonna undo that clamp, just scoot it out of the way, and then I should have access to the T connector. Okay, so I just undid the two clamps. I did the clamp here by the mass airflow, and then I did the clamp by the throttle body, and I just flipped the whole thing up. Still connected to all the other stuff, but this is the guy that is bad. And as you can see right down here, give her a little jingle and it'll leak. Looking right at it, that's the guy. It's the bottom one. Oh yeah, yep, that's it. Yeah, it's loose, big time loose. It's the only one that's loose.
You reckon it might just be loose? Or?
Well, no, it's a rubber O-ring.
Oh, okay. Oh, and that's what keeps it.
And so I'm just gonna pop off this guy and this guy and that guy, because I have the entire piece, and it only has the one O-ring in there. So, and that's the one that's leaking, so that's all that matters. But yeah. Okay, so I got the first clamp off. I use this little rinky pair of vice grips. That's all I got. You know, it's kind of like a roadside repair right now. But got that clamp off. Now I just need to get these little locking pins off. That one there, and then that one there, and then this whole thing will work off. And I unplugged this vacuum line and this little connector just so I don't end up breaking this, because you know it's 9-year-old plastic. Stuff might end up snapping. So I get those two pins out, and then I should be able to jiggle this whole thing off. All right, so I got them out, and comparison, they are identical. And here's the this is the guy that was leaking. You can see that seal right there. It's like almost completely flat with the surface. And then here's the new one. It's got a little bit of a bulge to it. See that? And the trick was, I got this guy was up in there like that, like yeah. And well, I pulled the upper radiator hose off first, get that guy out of the way, let it drain a bit. Then I got this the leaky side, this side out, and then what I did was I just twisted the whole thing to break this seal loose and pop it out. And monkey's your uncle. Now I'm just gonna stab the new guy in. I'm gonna clean this up though. It's got a lot of crap on there, corrosion and stuff. So, and we'll stab it back together and chop her off. All right, so I got the new one on, sealed up there, and new guy here. But one thing I noticed is this one. Now this one sits kind of loose. I will see if it leaks, but I have a feeling it will. So I think I'm gonna order that seal kit. The only other option would be either get the seal kit or replace this entire hose. So I'm gonna opt for ordering that kit from the Dorman kit and just do this guy. This will be easier to get to because you don't have to pull this whole guy off again. So, but we'll see. We're gonna put it back together, turn it on, see what it does. Still gonna order that kit though, because I don't like that. Okay, back again. So I didn't like how that hose was extra wobbly, so I went ahead and instead of ordering the seal kit, I went ahead and picked up a new hose. And it was only 49 bucks from O'Reilly's. And it's got, you know, new fitting, new seal, ready to rock. Also nabbed up a wire brush so I can clean up the guy a little better, get a better seal. So I just gotta pop this guy off, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this intake off again just to get it out of the way, and then slip the bottom sides of the hose off, and that's it, and top her off.
Yeah, that's why I had it in the engine bay. So when I shut the hood, you know, it's...
Smash on your phone.
I know, so that way I know where it is.
All right, new hose is on. Fits a lot snugger now. Much better. I just need to get this clamp on and top her off, and that's a job well done. Alrighty. See if my kid left already. Yep, he's gone. Oh yeah. Oh man, I made a mess. I was worried I was gonna get in trouble, but nobody said anything. Oy, a little bit of a mess. But yeah, so essentially I made this job a lot more expensive than it had to be. All I really needed to do was change those 2 O-rings, and that kit's like 20 bucks, but the problem was I couldn't get the parts till tomorrow. So I ended up buying the actual T connector, which came with 1 O-ring, and then I bought the upper radiator hose, which came with the other, and I just swapped everything out, and works fine. Bled the system out. Well, just let it get up to temperature, and you know, the air just worked itself out. I didn't actually have to do anything to bleed it. But yeah, it's all working good, and I'm done for the day. It's only like 2 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, and maybe we'll go watch a movie. I'm thinking Jumanji 2. But yeah. Oh, and check out the mountains. Those are nice. We don't have these in Corpus, these things. But yeah, I think all in all, I think I spent something like that T connector was $62, $52, and the upper radiator hose was like 50 bucks, and then, you know, the coolant, and you know, so all together, yeah, I can't math, so that's what I spent, and came out all right. I'm glad I could rest easy knowing that she's got reliable transportation to take my kids around. So, but yeah, live from not live from Washington. Going home in like 3 more days. Peace. Thanks for watching.